Hello everyone, this is Devan Edwards, aka Devan the Connector, connecting you, yes, you, to the knowledge that will empower yourself. And I wanted to come live as I had something on my heart and mind, and that's actually what we're going to be speaking about. I did a post before about Will Smith. I remember he said just decide and make a choice in terms of who you want to be, how you want to show up in your life, and all these other things. And yeah, if you haven't seen that video, I definitely recommend you check it out. It's on my Facebook. But this live is about how we can strive for higher choices and seek our highest truth and learn to function within our sacred mind and sacred heart. And what does that mean? By sacred heart, I mean, like, because we are divine beings having a human experience, we need to understand that there's an element of divinity within us, within our heart space and within our mind, that once we tap into it, we will be able to handle life a bit more better, or handle negative situations a bit more better. And I feel like this is a great topic as we're coming into 2021. Everyone's setting goals and all these other things. But again, even though you may have set the goal, the circumstances that you were in still remain. So it's like, how do you handle that in every moving forward? And I came up with, there was like 9 ways nine ways, 9 considerations, 9 things to contemplate on when learning to function with the changing circumstances and within any negative situation, to be honest. And the first way is always look for and identify the challenge in a negative situation. So when a negative situation presents itself, always look for and identify the challenge, because it's that challenge within the negative situation that's the most important part. That's the thing that you have to focus on. That's what you need to focus on, that 5% problem, and then you come up with the 95% solution. And then number 2 is asking yourself, where do you actually fit in that picture of that negative situation? Where do you fit in this challenge? Like, and at what level is that challenge affecting you? And number 3, in relation to that problem and solution dynamic, you have to really ask yourself as well, is this situation a problem? Or is it just a situational opportunity for greater understanding and growth? Now, I think this is one of the most important ones. I'm going to say it again. Is the situation you're in, is any negative situation that's presented to you, or perceived negative situation, is it really a problem, or is it just a situational opportunity for greater understanding and growth? Because most of the times there's a blessing in the lessons, but it's about a realization and a self-awareness of our surroundings, identifying the challenge. Because once we identify the challenge, then we can really discern and decide and use wisdom to say, okay, is this actually a problem, or is it just like a small block of resistance I need to push aside so I can see where the opportunity lies? And number 4 is a reminder, is that remember that a problem can never be resolved at the vibrational frequency level in which it was created. So nothing higher can evolve from something lower. So if again, and that relates to even negative situations, the thoughts and feelings that came from when that situation arose, you can't solve it with those same thoughts and feelings. You need to strive for a higher mind and a higher choices and a higher truth, which can actually combat that. So you have to look for solutions to those problems. Solutions that render those, whatever that problem was, or those thoughts and feelings, like, it just paralyzes. It just renders them like inefficient, non-existent, and it really releases that resistance that you had when that situation occurred, and you'll be able to better handle the situation, therefore. And also when I refer to a problem can never be resolved at the vibrational frequency level. You need to understand energy, frequency, and vibrations. And there's a law of vibration, like nothing rests and everything moves. That's a law of vibration. So, in that sense, that within our subconscious mind, we actually project and send out impulses to the universe based on our vibration and frequency within our body, because our body is a conduit of energy and vibration and frequency. So it is our subconscious mind which governs our thoughts, which governs our actions. It governs our emotions, and if we're not in control of our actions and emotions, we can emit something that we didn't actually intend to send out to the universe, and then we get that, and then that comes back to us. So remembering that a problem can never be resolved at the vibrational frequency level in which it was created, it means that if a situation came that made you angry, you can't solve the problem by being angry. It doesn't. Like what? if a situation occurred and you was ignorant of it, you can't try to solve the problem still being ignorant. There has to be a solution to be sought. And so number 5 is that answers from every situation are derived from expanding your consciousness. So if we look at the principles of like creativity, getting your creative juices flowing, expanding your consciousness, expanding all the possibilities that are possible to really solve this situation. Because that's the only way you can see. That's the only way. That's the only way you'll be able to like renew your thoughts and your actions and your feelings and your emotions and and everything else. That's the only way you'll be able to like reprogram your subconscious mind. So by expanding your consciousness, that can be done through, let's say, affirmations, visualizations, repeating patterns and habits that are designed to actually solve that problem. And that's the form of expanding consciousness, because consciousness comes within body consciousness. It comes mental consciousness. Consciousness encompasses our very being. So our very being has to change. The way we show up in life has to completely change in order to really get the answers from every situation. We have to listen to people that have actually gone through that and have the answers, so that we can even have a template to say, oh, so it is possible, because everything is possible. There's no such thing as impossible. So, and another thing as well, when you're learning to function within your sacred mind and strive for higher choices and always seek a higher truth, the question is the answer. And number 6 is that you can ask yourself, whose problem is this? Like, whose problem is this? Is it really your problem, or is it someone else's problem? And number 7 is that, like, if it is your problem, how are you going to solve it? If it is your problem, how are you going to solve it? What is the highest choice of solving that problem? What is the highest choice of solving that problem which is beneficial for not only your personal good but the good of the whole situation, the highest good? And is it mutually beneficial? Like what would be the impact of you solving that problem, the way you choose to solve that problem? And then number 8 is, if it's not your problem, are you going to allow it to become your problem? Because again, there's a thing called letting go and detachment. So when things are not your problem, but you attach it to yourself, you're bringing that energy, you're bringing the vibrations, those low vibrations into your space, and unknowingly that seeps into your subconscious mind. It seeps into the emotions, the actions, the feelings, and the thoughts. And they're not even yours sometimes. But again, it's about raising that awareness that, okay, this is not serving me. Like, why am I really giving my energy to this? This is distracting me from my end goal. This is distracting me from really operating in my highest truth. This is and operating in my highest good. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you really need to just step away. And in this time, like, we have all these restrictions and the lockdowns and everything going on. It can either be your problem or it could be a situation opportunity for you. And I recommend looking for the opportunity. I mean, because not everyone's being affected by this. Have you noticed? Not everyone is being affected by what's going on. So, what are they doing to be prepared rather than be scared? What are they doing? And number 9 is, if it's not your problem, are you willing to seek an inner standing or understanding of the situation and let it go? Because it's not every day be a participant of the problem. Sometimes you just have to be an observer. You can have an awareness that, okay, this person has a problem, but you observe are they ready to actually tackle it? You can ask yourself, if it's not your problem, are you willing to give them guidance and really evaluate if they're actually ready to receive it? Because if they're not ready to receive it as well, and you still continue on, that becomes a problem and not a situation opportunity. Again, you just bringing in more problem after more problem, and it's not fruitful. It's not the best. It's not the highest choice. It's not good for the truth within. It's not good for your heart space. And this year more than ever, it's about knowing ourselves. It's about growing ourselves, and it's about the relationships we form to becoming our greatest versions, and connecting to the knowledge that will empower ourselves. So those are the things and ways that we can actually strive for higher choices and seek our highest truth and really operate and function in our sacred mind. I might do another video on this another day. But one thing I want to let you guys know is really take note of these and just decide, just make a choice and determine who you are, who you want to be, and how you want to show up in every situation, be it negative or positive. Because again, that will determine the direction of where you go. Your thoughts and your feelings will determine the direction you go every day in every way. So I hope you enjoyed this. Put I don't even know what to put in the book. Put a present. Put a present in the comments below if you enjoyed this. And when it comes to like functioning in the sacred mind as well, the brain is important. So what if you had a proven system, system that trains your brain to actually handle and focus and multitask within these situations that are often causing all of these baggages and blockages? What if you had a proven system for that? What if you had a way to like nourish your brain and nourish your heart so that you can operate better every day? And if that is something for you, type in brain in the comments below also. This is Devan Edwards, aka Devan the Connector, connecting you to the knowledge that will empower yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Stay empowered. And just remember, the connection continues. Take care.